API stands for Application Programming Interface. It's a way for applications to be able to expose their functionality and data so that developers can take advantage of that to either extend the lifetime of the application that's producing the APIs, or to take some of the functionality and data that comes from that application and use it in their own applications in order to avoid reinventing the wheel. The best way to think about an API, if you're not a programmer, is it's an interface to these applications in much the same way that your devices have an interface. So, for example, if I'm on my laptop computer, or on my computer, you're using your keyboard, you're using your mouse, that's your input, you're listening to the speakers, you're looking at the monitor, that's your output. This is a human-computer interface, HCI. It's not a term you're going to hear very often outside of design and user experience circles, but that's exactly what it is. An API is almost the exact same concept, but it's for programs. And you have tight control over the kinds of functionality and data that you can actually expose. The business value of APIs really comes in two different forms. If you produce a web application, you host that and you expose it to your customers or your partners or even your ecosystem, exposing those APIs can actually lengthen the lifetime value of your application for your consumers. The reason it can do that is because it allows for greater functionality, allows for greater flexibility. As your customers' needs change, they can go ahead and customize their applications and better integrate with your solution using those APIs. If you have strategic partners where you're sharing data and you're sharing functionality already, APIs can provide a consistent, on-demand way to get that information in the hands of your partners and only the hands of your partners. Internally, APIs can actually make it far more flexible for your developers to expand on what's already been built and to create new and interesting things and react more rapidly to opportunities when they come down the line. In this sense, APIs are actually absolutely core to your digital platform and to your digital transformation efforts. By the way, those are both separate briefings, so take a look at the links below. The other half of this coin is as a software consumer yourself. When you choose software vendors that have a robust set of APIs, you actually maximize the utility of those applications and can actually maximize your investment in that technology. Even if you're not going to use the APIs right away, you should still select vendors that have a robust set of APIs. You can use these to help automate some of your business processes, even without your own development team. If you do have a development team or you work with a third-party developer, you can leverage those APIs to create more customized functionality that's more tightly integrated with your existing business processes. So as you're evaluating software vendors, especially enterprise software vendors and anything that exists in the cloud, make sure you're choosing vendors that have a robust set of APIs as part of their features. When talking about APIs, there are three key takeaways I want you to remember. APIs provide access from one program's data and functionality to another program to either extend that application's utility or to take advantage of the functionality provided that program and use it in other applications. The way that it works is very similar to how you access the application through your devices. If you host a web application or you sell a digital product, or you just need to share your data in a secure, consistent way, APIs can really help create that flexibility by allowing your API consumers to customize their solution using your data and your functionality to best meet their needs. As you review your digital vendors, especially your enterprise software vendors, select those that offer a robust API, whether you're going to use it up front or not. That'll help extend the utility of the application that you're purchasing and really maximize your technological investment.